That's crazy.
What's up, y'all? This is DJ Trey Mo, and welcome to Superstar KO. All right, let's get it in. Want to play by yourself? Hit 1v1. You and a buddy? Hit 2v2. Or if you're really trying to squad up, hit that 3v3, and let's get it popping.
Yeah, right. Yeah. That's crazy, man. What a fucking headache. Yeah. This is not the right one. What the hell was I playing earlier? I think it was franchise or something. Face of the franchise, that's what it was. I forgot what the hell I was playing, man. Yeah, I thought you were getting paid while you were off. I didn't know you weren't.
Some huge
Wake up.
news to get to, and none more intriguing.
What are these dishes doing at my feet? Because it's time for you to start cleaning up your crap. These dishes have been lying in the sink for almost 2 weeks. I mean, look at this place. It's a disaster. You're leaving everything laying around. It's ridiculous.
Who crawled up your butt and died?
You.
Gross.
Hey, get up, man. I want to watch some TV. You've been laying out here all morning.
What's got you two all riled up?
Just turn the...
Pretty good out there.
This team still has not found its identity, and I know that Coach O'Brien claims that his two-quarterback system is matchup-based, but I gotta tell you, it sure looks like he still doesn't have a clue what's going on. As Coach Madden famously once said, if you've got two quarterbacks, you've got none. And right now, I gotta tell you, man, Coach O'Brien's indecisiveness with the most important position on the team is only gonna lead to problems on the field.
The answer is simple. Just start me.
That would make the situation worse. I mean, the team plays better when I'm on the field. Everybody knows that.
If I could just get into a rhythm, I'd be fine. Last thing I need is to be worrying about you breathing down my neck if I make one mistake.
Well, you better believe it that I'll be there when you do.
Okay, I see what's going on here, guys.
I don't know what made you follow me here and try to win back your old position. I mean, you could have just kept the Heartbreak Kids going, or you could have went your own route on another team, but you decided to, what, come here and punish me? Is that it?
What are you talking about? You're the one who showed up and stole what was mine in the first place, okay? I'm supposed to be Batman, you're Robin.
Oh, this whole thing again? Are you dumb? Yeah, I didn't take anything from you. Your body took it from you. Look, Tommy, I'm sorry.
No. I'm just gonna leave.
I don't know what his problem is.
You gotta go talk to him, man. Go clear the air.
He's the one with the problem. Look, if he wants to talk, he can come find me.
Jumping fiddlesticks.
AT&T Stadium on this beautiful Saturday in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. The top travel destination this week for alumni of these two storied football powerhouses. And the site of the first of our college football playoff semifinals. Championship next Monday night in Santa Clara. We are underway from Arlington in the national playoff semifinal. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
At their own 26-yard line.
First and 10, LSU. Drake will start the drive on the ground. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage. Left it no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Way down deep into enemy territory. A big play there on the catch and run. 61 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. A nice throw there. Coach O'Brien, when you look at his quarterback position, he's got 2 great options, but opting to go with a hot hand, leaving Tommy Matthews on the sideline to start this semifinal.
And throughout this season, they've had a little bit of what we would call the carousel approach at quarterback. But when they've made changes, Tommy Matthews has made the most of his time under center. But both of these quarterbacks are undefeated, and we know why. This defense has played so well throughout the season, and we know how loyal they are to their head coach because he was their former defensive coordinator. Now they just got to figure out who's going to guide this team at quarterback and carry them the rest of the way.
They'll run here. It's Murray. And he is into the end zone for an LSU touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. And LSU has taken the early lead. And they do exactly what they wanted to. Opening drive, they get into the end zone. They do it on the ground.
And not only is the person lugging the ball happy, of course, because he got it into the end zone. How about the offensive linemen and receivers who are blocking for him? They have to feel great about themselves, sticking it in the end zone on a running play.
After the touchdown, the LSU Tigers kick team out there to send this one away. Fielded in the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Barrett looks to throw on first. Anderson loses the football. And the defense will get their hands on it. Going the other way. A lot of talk this week about ball security. In fact, they added an extra period in practice to be more secure with the ball. It didn't work out there.
Well, sometimes you just get overexcited during the game. You mates all of a sudden make your catch, see some open field, and decide you're going for it, and not realizing that danger lurks while you're doing so. And there's your end result right there.
And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
Taken down.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves. It's nice every now and then in this game not to see people overthink it. Just hand it to the old reliable guy, let him pick up the first down.
On first down, it's Kelly, and brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Give them 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn them a fresh set of downs. CD, a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but man, his first step is so quick too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast the linebackers don't have a chance to react. The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Here's a 1st and goal, LSU. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he will take this in. Touchdown, LSU. From 8 yards out. And LSU adds on to their advantage. CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. After the touchdown, the LSU Tigers kick team out there to send this one away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Ducks set to go on offense as they come to the line. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Able to fall on it, but look where they recovered it. That's a big loss.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Barrett. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
And coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting into the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving.
Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. Fielded at the 33. Still going. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field.
I played 5th.
Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive.
That's what I heard.
Here's Jacobs. And he's tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. They pick up 11 in addition to moving the chains.
Watching that run takes me back to something a famous old coach once said. Any player he wants on his team, he wants him to be agile, mobile, and most definitely hostile.
And he won't get much. Maybe a couple down inside the 35 to the 34.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
I heard what I heard.
On 2nd down now. It's Drake, and he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports.
Misdirection. Change the
14.
subject.
Ducks, nothing.
Is that what happened when I got off?
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going.
LSU with a 1st and 10. On the delay, it's Kelly. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Tackle made at the 21-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
This is Kelly. Sheds a second man.
He's building up some momentum, isn't he?
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Mark that as a gain of 16 to set him up 1st and goal.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
Running is Jacobs, and he is into the end zone for an LSU touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown run, and LSU adds on to their advantage.
It's 20
so simple
to
math
0.
here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 21 to zip. After the touchdown, the LSU Tigers kick team out there to send this one away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
18-yard line.
The Oregon offense on the field, ready for their next possession. And some dangerous territory. Already down 3 scores. A 3 and out here are inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. Thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
And he's able to get up here
About
to
to
the
lose
26.
that motherfucker.
It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
12 brings up 3rd down and 2.
They'll run the option on 3rd and short yardage. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. Oregon's punter out on the field as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. This is taken at the 18. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it will go as a 19-yard return. And that will come the offense as they take over. The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. They've really distanced themselves. They have put the pedal to the metal, I guess, so to speak.
So definitely have them in the rearview mirror, don't they? You're exactly right. Being able to string together these drives that end up in points, it's almost like a run in basketball.
They posted us again? So I only got 2 of them. Yeah. A white suit. How far is it down the... Oh, here we go. So where are we at? I see the guy in the white suit, but what about him? I'm not understanding. 5. Car meets PS4. Yep. I'm not seeing what you're talking about. I see a guy in a white suit. That's it. Yeah, me too. Yeah, if we're getting famous, I need to know. We are the tagging crew. I don't give a fuck. They know. I mean, what you gonna do? Spam me on there? That's why they got a block button. I will shut that shit down. No exceptions. I see the guy with the white suit. Oh, it's not? That's what I was looking. Yeah. Let me send it to you in a message, because I don't want everybody in my damn, there you go. I just sent
to create that distance. And
That's right. That's funny as
they're on a really big-time one right now.
It becomes contagious, doesn't it?
It absolutely does, because oftentimes it translates to your defense as well, because they're excited about getting the ball back for their offense that's playing so well.
Well, they are.
So you're going to his meet now? That's fucking hilarious.
Clicking right now.
And that's a nice gain by him on first down, picking up some key yardage.
More muscle up front for this 2nd and 2. They've got 3 tight ends out there. Going on the ground with Jacobs.
Damn, they're holding that line.
Enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2.
Did you send it to me?
Well, big man with ball met bigger man on the other side of the line. A really nice play for the defense.
I'm gonna switch
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Brooks. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
Boy, another nice throw that time. All that debate that was possibly out there and wondering, well, will we see a second quarterback? Is Tommy Matthews going to play with this lead? I know it's only the second quarter, Charles, but he's kind of putting all that talk
Dude,
to
we need to make mug shots, put wanted, and then put our faces up there.
The quarter this way, you know that Coach O'Brien loves consistency. I don't see any chance of a change happening if things continue to go in this direction. He's picked the right quarterback. Let's stay with him.
Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1?
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense. A little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them. But they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
Oh, I almost do that again. What the hell am I doing?
Misses the target, incomplete.
Incomplete.
Fuck it, we're going to do a 47.
The LSU field goal unit out there now. This will be spotted at the 37, so it's a 47-yard attempt.
Which way is the wind blowing?
And this one is right down the middle. And the route is on. It's 24-0. So a big play before the end of the half to get them into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
From the 10.
Yeah.
LSU fans saying, hey, Tommy who right now? They're pretty happy. They lead big as we reach halftime.
I just confirmed it.
The winner goes on, the loser goes home as we start the second half of this semifinal matchup.
All right.
Taken in the end zone. And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. The Ducks set to go on offense as they come to the line. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're
I don't know what's going on.
So as you mentioned,
working.
trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained.
In this game,
maybe
they're just,
calm their whole team down.
I don't know.
And find a way to get
They
back
ain't
in this
scored
one.
once on me.
Right now you're down
Yeah,
big,
they just
you're being
suck.
shut out. Let's see if
There's
this is the
0,
drive that
and I got
kinda
24
kickstarts them.
points. And I'm Louisiana.
Second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
I'm
Another
LSU.
attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the
And I'm
scoreboard
smoking
and
them.
where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass
Hell no.
and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball. This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Oregon's punter out on the field as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Taken from just outside the 30. A good return there, 17 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
And how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on
Oh
the field,
my gosh,
shutting
get
them
the
down, not giving
hell
up
out of
any
here.
points, and turning the ball.
Go.
Right side.
Oh, what a fucking
LSU touchdown. A big play there. His second touchdown of the afternoon as his guys continue to pour it on.
I know I should keep the focus and the spotlight on the hero that just scored, but tackling's been an issue for this defense all game long. I can't set that aside. We just saw it again here. Missed tackles leads to his long touchdown run.
point after.
The extra point.
And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
Makes the score. The LSU Tigers
Welcome
31.
to the party.
Ducks nothing.
Nothing wrong with blowing up people. I mean, it's GTA, for God's sake. Now, if I was playing football and somebody blew me up, then I'd be bitching.
Fielded in the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
Midnight Club. That was a great game for its time.
The Oregon offense on the field, ready for their next possession. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far.
Man, that makes me just want to get on my JDM.
They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
We ought to do
And
that.
I know that everyone's going
JDM
crazy on that
ride.
sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try to figure out what is working, and call more of that.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
That's so funny.
They'll keep it on the ground.
Oh, I missed
He'll
him.
get about 3 here as he's out to the 30.
Ferguson, the ball carrier.
Well, they certainly haven't been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got a chance to pin their ears back and get after him now.
To throw is Barrett. He rifles one that's intercepted. He's picked off at his own 46.
That's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
I just read one of these comments on this page. It says, you want to make a meat, and then when he gets in here, murk him. So now they're starting to think about retaliating. We're going to find out.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
So, this guy, he says, don't add him. He blows up meats and shoots people. Then I was reading in the comments, it says, want to make a meat just to murk him?
Continue to do so because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
No, they ain't talking about any of us. Somebody
2
else.
runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Well, we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get
You
your
can
eyes
try
in
to
the
fight
wrong
back,
place. But you're right about that one. He correctly
Makes it
figured
funny.
that one out.
And he is into the end zone for an LSU touchdown.
I like targets that run.
10-yard touchdown. And his guys capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6.
Yeah,
The
I
touchdown
agree.
was scored by the runner, but the
I
offensive
agree.
line, they feel like it's theirs. They blocked that one up perfectly, allowed him easy access to the end zone.
Extra point right down the middle, and the lead will swell by 1 more.
Man, it's crazy. You can't do nothing.
After the touchdown, the LSU Tigers kick team out there to send this one away.
Taken in the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will
That's
not
awesome.
attempt to
That was a
return.
good one, too.
25-yard line.
I'm actually pretty proud of that one.
The Ducks set to go on offense as they come to the line. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, wake up. Let's get moving, guys.
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
I mean, you think you might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working.
Oh, shit.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Ferguson. And
give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
He's had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end.
Yeah.
Ferguson on 3rd and short. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Good. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
What?
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
It's grayed out.
Line of scrimmage,
yes,
the 37
it's grayed
on
out.
1st and 10.
Oh.
Here's Ferguson. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
2nd and 11.
Yeah.
They run the counter. Ferguson. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. That'll wind up as a loss on the play, so now they're staring at a 3rd down and 12.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half, and that trend is continuing here.
The last 2 plays each lose a yard. They'll try to move forward here on 3rd and 12. From the gun, Barrett.
Get to him.
Throw left side complete. That's Ferguson. And he can only manage to take this thing to the 38, well shy of the first down. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down. Back now here on EA Sports.
Really,
this is a blowout so far as we get set
a blowout.
for the 4th quarter.
38-0.
affair.
LSU takes over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time with this lead and the football.
They want you to.
Obviously looking
They
good,
want you to
but
comment.
Well, you've taught me this before. Maybe this is where the defense is hoping that the offense helps them preserve that shutout that they've got going.
And it has to be in the minds of the offense that they know how rare it is to get a shutout. So take care of them, protect them, take care of the ball, move it downfield, run the clock down. You don't want your defense to have to go on the field again the rest of the game. Reward them.
They'll go again with Kelly. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 15 yards on the play, 1st down. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now just bowling over tacklers. Now he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
38-yard line.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters. No reason to lighten up now. Oh, refusing to go down. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 11 yards there, 1st down. And carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have on front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
The 11 yards there, just like last play.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
And he's brought down. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's first and goal. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business in the line of scrimmage.
And he is into the end zone for an LSU touchdown. A great effort there with his second touchdown of the afternoon as his guys continue to put this one out of reach.
Is it okay if I break one of our rules, partner, which is to never call a game over until it's over? Because this certainly feels like it's over after that drive.
Yeah, that was spirit-crushing, wasn't it? And now you just kind of felt the air go out of the balloon.
Yeah, they were fighting so hard to stay in there, and they knew they had to stop them on that drive. But when they were unable to, I think you're exactly right. You could see them sag on their sideline, and I think this one might just be over.
And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
25-yard line.
What's up, man?
The Oregon offense on the field, ready for their next possession. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get point.
Oh, I knocked the ball.
Defense have it, they do, says the referee. We're going the other way.
Man, I don't know what's going on with
this down.
Oregon.
It's extremely frustrating. Here we are in the fourth quarter, and that last play, that turnover, I think it epitomizes what happened to them all day on offense.
So symbolic, and that's why they're still being shut out. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know you're trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. That one looks like he'll throw here. He'll have a first down inside the 10. And he'll finally be taken down at the 2-yard line.
Wow.
The end result, 21 yards.
Partner, I have to tell you, just one word keeps coming to mind from watching them this afternoon, and that's impressive. They have been impressive from the opening kickoff, and they haven't let up here even into the fourth quarter.
Here's a 1st and goal, LSU. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. This will be caught at about the 5. And he will take this in. Touchdown, LSU. A 2-yard touchdown grab.
What an ass whipping.
Capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Well, where our booth is here, we can see all the writers to our left, and their post-game stories, Charles, they have been filed for some time because this game, boy, is it lopsided.
Yeah, we can see our guy Scoop. He's even got his fedora tipped over his face. I think he's taking a nap now. Nothing left to write for him, but how gratifying has it been for them?
Man, they come out solid, and then once I fucking made them fumble the ball,
and see the execution be so good.
I don't know.
They've got to feel fantastic about what they've accomplished.
Horrible.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Ducks set to go on offense as they come to the line. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
You know, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. Throwing again on 2nd and 10.
Come on, get him. No way.
Complete to Anderson. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 15 yards on the play. First down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Barrett. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Ferguson.
Complete.
Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk,
I want to challenge that. How do you challenge
over on
it?
their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Yeah, I don't know how to do that. this trash.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9.
Yeah, I hear you.
From the gun, Barrett.
I was born at night, but not last night.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a first down, a gain of 10.
Shit.
Nice game there, partner, but you don't have to know that won't do anything for the final score. They're not going to win this one.
Who the hell is that?
Pride and fantasy points.
And just to erase that goose egg, nobody wants to be shut out.
Whoa, he's petty. Get the hell out of here with your petty ass.
Here's Barrett.
We just had somebody in here petty. For life.
That's complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
It's
a 13-yard pickup as the downs reset. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. So on the strength of 2 touchdown passes, courtesy
52 zip. Yeah, I got to check.
The LSU Tigers are moving on to play for a national championship.
I don't know. I didn't realize I was still in that group chat.
You alright?
I'll be fine.
I figure I'll leave him in case I run into him. I can ask for backup.
You didn't have to sit through this championship game, though.
No, but I did sit out our first state title game. That wasn't easy to do.
Yeah, I see
For all I know,
that.
this could be my only shot at it.
Then I guess we'll just have to do this all over again next season, huh?
Yeah, they seem
Look out
pretty
there
cool.
tonight.
Laid back,
Thanks.
Alright, I got to see what's going on.
Who rained on your parade, Little Miss Sunshine?
I am not in the mood for this right now.
It's because you're not playing, I take it.
Like I haven't had a bad enough day already. Now I have to deal with you.
I know you're upset. But that dude Tommy's your brother. And brothers should always have each other's backs. And wipe that sourpuss look off your face. It's game time.
There, I'll put them subtitles on. What is that noise? Somebody's mic. Man, shit. I thought he... Sound like a Mario and Luigi. What's taking so long for it to load?
We crown a champion tonight here at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara for the college football playoff national championship game. It's the LSU Tigers and the Clemson Tigers.
Clemson Tigers, here we go. Should be a good game. College football national championship, end of the first half, down 3-6.
Yeah, Coach, I just... Tommy. You all right, Tommy? We need some help over here. Hurry.
You got my back, right?
Of course. Always.
Then go out there and finish this thing.
One shot. That's all any of us ever really gets. Wait a my whole life my one shot at being the head coach. And here I am. This is your one shot to go out there and show the world who you are. Are you the guy who's going to lead this team to victory? Or are you going to be remembered as the guy who got caught up in the moment and let it all slip away? I know you're worried about Tommy. Sure, we all are. But this is your one moment. Now get after it, son. Get some.
The pressure perhaps getting to this young quarterback as LSU trails at the break.
Here we go. Let's go, Mike.
Back now in this national championship game and what has been a tough defensive battle. And as we get ready for the second half kickoff, worth noting that Tommy Matthews does not appear to have exited the locker room with his team. And we'll keep you updated as we receive more information. The Clemson Tiger offense have to specify that. They're set for their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
He's brought down at the...
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work. Well, partner, none of these runs individually have added up to a whole lot.
Now 3 plays, all 3 short runs, but together a 1st down.
Yeah, it's amazing how the narrative changes when you string them together.
And Henry's hit. He lost the football. And this is picked up by the defense.
Jackson Henry.
There are 2 words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S. Ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play, you've got to take care of the rock.
And a nice job to break free of 1 tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the 1st level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try to chip someone at the 2nd level.
And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. And that one results in 35 yards. And now, folks, we are getting confirmation on what we heard earlier about quarterback Tommy Matthews. He will not be returning to this football game.
And he started in this one after having not started in the semifinal.
And that is caught. It's an LSU touchdown. Kelvin Brooks there to make the grab. And LSU has jumped out in front. After the departure of Tommy Matthews at the half, the offense able to regroup and put the football in the end zone.
Yeah, that's something they couldn't accomplish in the first 2 quarters of this game. So finally, finding their way downfield. I think Coach Red O'Brien, he hadn't shown a preference for the quarterback. But this kid who's out there right now, one thing we know about him, he's a fighter.
Yeah, you're exactly right. I was just going to say that, Charles. He's a fighter, and he does have plenty of upside. We know that he can lead. You and I sitting with him this week. Didn't you just see a guy who could step into any locker room and control the presence of his teammates?
Well, I just remember when we left that room, you said 2 things to me. I think this kid's going to be poised under pressure, and to me, he's a natural leader, and I concur with both of those statements.
The Clemson Tiger offense have to specify that. They're set for their next drive. On 1st down, Cooper. He completes this into the hands of Miller. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Nothing fancy on 1st down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game. And it can be if that pass is completed. Because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule. They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. Nothing doing on second and third down after that 9-yard gain on first. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
LSU takes over first and 10.
And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
And he'll find some room to get this up to about the 14. 9 yards on the first down. Keeper in second and 1.
What a way to start a drive. An excellent run, a tone setter, and now, if you want to take a shot on second down and go play action and make it look like the same exact play and throw it over the top, you can do so because you've established the run in a big way.
11 yards there, first down.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
He was tackled.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
It's a gain of 7.
So much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position, now more than ever, is a hybrid-type player. Half defensive back that covers passes, and half linebacker that makes tackles. We just saw the linebacker make that play.
So much for the run on 3rd and 1. Instead, it's a big chunk in the pass game. First down.
44-yard line.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
Tigers 10. Tigers
running for the shotgun with Drake. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up second down.
All right, that's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine.
And this is just a little touch pass. They send the receiver in motion, just kind of tap it forward to him. Now, it doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down. A nice, consistent game.
Yeah, he did some shady stuff.
20 before he's brought down.
He's a dirty
one. A nice carry there of 15 yards. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game. They'll try and run through it with Kelly. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. 4th down now after a loss of 2.
One thing I was lousy at growing up, track and field, I could never anticipate the start before a race, but how about that backer? He figured it out, jumped the count, and turned it into a really nice play for his defense.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Running it with Jacobs. And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there. That's a gain of 4 here in the fourth quarter, with them leading by 4 on the scoreboard. Fourth quarter, holding on to a lead. Fullback carry, 3 or 4 yards. I guess that's what you're looking for.
And it just brings...
And he is into the end zone for an LSU touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away. And LSU adds on to their advantage. Well, since he's coming to the game at quarterback, 2 trips into the end zone, and this offense starting to look remarkably relaxed.
I love that description because it's evident to me, and it's evident to everyone watching, and now everyone's getting the memo. He's not a backup. He's played just as much as Matthews has this season.
Yeah, that's the thing, Charles. There's the old adage of if you have 2 quarterbacks, you have none. Well, I think they're taking that script and throwing it right out the window because they're saying we've got 2 quarterbacks, and we like them both.
I love the way you just said that. Not in this case does the old adage hold up.
The Clemson Tiger offense have to specify that. They're set for their next drive. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off at the 45.
First down pass. Intercepted.
If they had designs of kind of wiggling their way back into this one, that hurts their chances right there.
They had to put it mildly. We look at the lead, look at the deficit, trying to make a play downfield. Everyone seeking to be somewhat the hero. Didn't turn out that way at all, and you're exactly right. It's going to take a lot for them to have a chance to win this one now.
First and 10, LSU. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Able to stay in bounds, and the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in, and all you're doing...
And he is into the end zone for an LSU touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown run. And LSU adds on to their advantage. Remember, Charles, with Tommy Matthews under center, they weren't able to get the ball into the end zone. They had a single field goal, but he exits the game at half. And this offense since then, they've been on fire. That's the 3rd touchdown in this second half.
Yeah, I'm sorry I jumped in there on you there, partner, but you're exactly right. I was thinking the same thing you were. On fire. 3rd touchdown in the second half. He's taken his offense and squarely put it on his back, and he is actually carrying them. And would they believe? To the national championship podium.
Well, time will tell if they will be on that podium and hoisting that trophy.
Clemson takes over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Clemson Tiger offense have to specify that. They're set for their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the defense says they have it. Yes, they've got it.
All right, you've had to put up with me in this booth. I'm going to try and be simple this time and succinct. It simply has not been their night.
No, I think that fumble's kind of indicative of how this whole evening's gone, isn't it?
Without a doubt. I mean, they've tried, but nothing has ever really taken throughout the game. That's why they're down so.
And he is into the end zone for an LSU touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown run. And LSU adds on to their advantage. So they're down in the red zone. They opt to utilize his legs instead of the arm. It works out pretty well.
I like what they were thinking there, because in most situations now, defense is accounting for all the other other runners on the field, and of course for pass plays. But the quarterback position, oftentimes it is unaccounted for. Offense coordinator felt it, dialed it right up.
Inside the red zone, is this something teams should maybe, depending on the quarterback, do more often?
Definitely. If you've got a quarterback who can actually move it with his legs, that's an extra option and an extra weapon for you. I think they should utilize it more often.
And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. The Clemson Tiger offense have to specify that. They're set for their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily when you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers.
Incomplete.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. To throw again. Cooper, nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is going to go the other way. The defense has it. And I don't know that that fumble is going to matter a whole lot. You look at the deficit here in the fourth. It doesn't matter. The coach on the sideline still scratching his head.
Yeah, not only scratching his head, but probably writing a note or two about, we're going to address this come practice next week because maybe that's the reason we're down this far. Doesn't matter at this point, but being sloppy throughout the game, not going to help him improve.
A 41-yard attempt.
And his kick is good. And their lead will swell up to 28. So no problems at all on that one. And you know, there's virtually no win. This is a kicker's dream here tonight.
It absolutely is, isn't it? So to me, with no wind, it should be a passer's dream as well, right? But in this case, the defense held out. They had to force the field goal.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Clemson Tiger offense have to specify that. They're set for their next drive. Back to throw is Cooper. Throwing on first down. Simpson reels it in over the middle. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
56. Mike, 56.
Cooper will look to throw it. And he'll hit his tight end, Walker. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Operating from the gun, Cooper. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
Incomplete.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Throwing again, Cooper. Little underneath throw into the hands of Walker. And now we're going to get a timeout. Somewhat pointlessly called with 3 seconds to go in a game that's already been decided. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game.
Them days are over.
They changed quarterbacks at half and did not miss a beat. Here they are, your national champions. And celebration time on that sideline. It took a change at quarterback. His thoughts will turn to the condition of Tommy Matthews. But for now, jubilation as they are the national champions.
Huh. What kind of meat is it?
Well, Tommy's injury certainly was a setback. But the bond that these two kids have is really strong.
I'll send him an invite right now. He's on your friends list? If he adds. What's his name? Chucky 103? Gotcha. Gotcha.
And although only one of the Heartbreak Kids was out there in the second half, Tommy's spirit was with him, and I believe...
You hear from Mr. Matthews?
The hoodie gave it away.
He's stable. But we're only allowing family to go back right now.
That's great, because he's my brother.
I'm proud of what he's accomplished this season.
I think there's only one individual on everyone's mind tonight. This one's for my brother, Tommy Matthews.
You think that's something? You should see it in person.
Oh, man. That's so cool. Thanks so much for coming and bringing this.
You kidding me? I wouldn't miss this for anything. Coach and the guys in their best. They waited as long as they could, but no one knew when you might wake up, so they had to catch their flights back. I told Coach I wasn't about to split up the Heartbreak Kid, so I stayed behind, make sure you were all right.
I don't... Yeah.
Thanks, man. I'm just glad you're here.
But hey, they did leave you the trophy.
Yeah.
They wanted to make sure you had it when you woke up. How you feeling, buddy?
Like a sack of crap.
It's funny, because that's exactly what I was going to say you look like.
Hey, man. Promise me one thing.
Anything.
That you'll come back next year and make it win the championship. Together.
Next year? You know I will, brother. Together.
Doc said I shouldn't overdo it.
She say what caused all this?
Yeah. Something about the stress from my filthy roommate leaving his dishes lying around the apartment. She said if it weren't for that, I'd be the pinnacle of health.
Please.
He just accepted me.
Seriously. You gotta start cleaning up after yourself. It's ridiculous.
Really? Right now? Yeah. Is that him? He's an hour early.
Yeah, when y'all gonna start hosting again?
Coach?
Don't look too disappointed.
No. I was just expecting Tommy. Come in. Care for a cupcake?
No, thanks.
So, you here for the party?
No. Give me a minute.
Okay, Coach.
Actually, I'm here to talk to you about next season.
Yeah, sure. Talk away.
It was something you said at the start of the season earlier. It really stuck with me. It's
something good, I hope.
Well, it was something you said about treat your men like your beloved sons, and they'll follow you into the deepest valley. And that really got me. It got me thinking about the way I treat you boys, and I wasn't being fair to you, and Tommy for that matter, or the
This
team.
guy right here reminds me of the dude off Varsity
Coach, I
Blues.
really appreciate that.
All that being said, I wanted to go into the off-season with everyone on the same page. I figured the best way that we could do that would be to announce a starter. Tommy's gonna be our starter.
But how could you possibly make that decision after the title game? Is Tommy even going to be able to play?
Yeah, I spoke with his doctor. Valve replacement surgery was great. He's going to be right as rain.
I just don't understand.
I know this is hard for you. It's hard for you to process, and I hope you believe me when I say that I take no joy in making this decision. I stand firmly behind it because, frankly, Tommy's a better fit for the offense.
Well, what does this mean for me?
Well, it means that you are at a monumental crossroads in your life, and you've got two choices. You can enter the draft, and based on what you did last year, I'd say you'd be lucky to get picked in the 3rd round. But realistically, you're looking at a late-round selection, if at all.
Jeez, don't sugarcoat it for me.
Well, I'm trying to be open and honest with you from this moment forward. I'm giving it to you as I would my own beloved son.
And my other choice?
Well, the way I see it, you got too much raw athleticism to waste sitting on the bench. Your talent is a true gift. And it's one that I'm going to give you the opportunity to show it to the world.
And how's that?
You get to pick a new position on offense and get your Heartbreak Kids thing going back again.
Heartbreak Kids. I appreciate the faith, Coach, but if I'm gonna play QB at the next level, seems like leaving now is my only shot.
That's probably true.
Wow. I did not expect all this to come to a head so soon.
Well, anything you need, just call. And when those NFL coaches come calling, trust that I'll have your back.
I'm not sure what's more strange, that interaction or the general cleanliness of this apartment.
Cupcake? So, the NFL Combine, I spent so much time preparing for it, but some things you can't ever really say you're ready for. That's how the week felt to me. I walked away from the press conference feeling a buzz. I said a lot of things, but will my performance back it up?
All right, I just got drafted to the Oakland Raiders.
This cannot be happening.
You won't go. It won't matter. You don't go in Oakland and say that shit. You get stomped out.
Think.
Oakland fans are crazy.
You looked at them.
If you knew where you last saw
Hey, I bring my Raiders fans. We'll stomp that ass.
Yeah.
Trust me.
Thanks.
We violent motherfuckers over our football. Fuck the Patriots. And fuck Tom
rich.
Brady. With a broomstick. With splinters.
Right, Eisen. You're a Rich Eisen, big fan.
I hate that motherfucking Tom Brady, dude.
I'm gonna be the laughing stock of your next broadcast, aren't I?
Don't get me wrong, he is good. But when you bloat about it, and you don't have no.
But don't worry, I won't make you a.
Can't be humble about it.
Come on.
Yeah, he's
I thought it
just
was pretty good.
Too ego for me.
Maybe not your best, but I'll tell you what. You let me wear your cleats.
That motherfucker don't piss
I'll
gold.
laugh at any joke you have. I mean, seriously, I'm desperate.
Try him on.
He's making a lot of fucking money.
See if they fit.
What's up, Juan? Fuck.
What's the verdict?
Doing a little bit of career.
Perfect fit, but
if you're wondering.
Honestly, and I don't mean to sound ungrateful, but they're a little damp. They're like really damn. Did you go swimming in these?
Thought you said you were a fan. If you were, then you'd know I just ran my annual Run Rich Run 40 for charity.
Right.
This is Madden 21.
Let's just say my days of keeping up with Saquon
It is
Barkley are behind.
career mode.
Maybe you'll
You
fare
build
better
your
than I
creator
did.
character and you take them from
What's your time?
high school to college to the
5.98.
NFL.
Well, I can't
So
do
far,
any
pretty
worse.
good game. Just got
I've
it.
seen statues move faster than that.
All right, well, I want you to go out there and post a time of at least 4.6. Think you could swing that?
Of course. 4.6? I can do that barefoot.
That sounds like a challenge to me.
That's challenging now that I don't have to do it barefoot, thanks to you and your cleats.
Now that is what I like to hear. You're going to be helping those kids at St. Jude more than you know. Go get them, champ. Hope those shoes bring you good luck and an even better 40 time.
Thanks again, man.
Pretty cool little story
feel it.
mode to it, though. Madden 20. I'm guessing. Yeah, I don't know. I've never played Madden 20. I mean, I bought this game on PlayStation for $29. I couldn't beat it.
Welcome to another exciting edition of the NFL Scouting Combine.
And
I'm
the
Rick
last
Johnson,
Madden
and I'll be
game
your
I
tour
got
guide
is
as we meet the
2016,
next
so I
crop
need
of
to
elite
update.
NFL talent. We're going to start things off with my personal favorite, the event that can break
yeah.
the spirit of any man, the 40-yard dash. First up, we've got one half of America's darlings, the Heartbreak Kids.
Uh-oh.
An intriguing draft prospect, to say the least.
I've got to do the draft test. I think I was a little slow there. We'll get a rerun at that. Yes, we do. That was super slow. Got it for Christmas? Hell yeah. I almost bought Madden. If it would have went down a little bit more, I would have probably bought it. But I seen this at $29 in the PlayStation. I couldn't pass up. 40. I think that was what I ran last time.
We'll see him up next for the skills portion of this year's NFL Scouting Combine.
Alright, so we got 0 out of 10. Welcome to the NFL Scouting Combine. Get me going. I missed it. I do way too soon. Oh, I still got it. Wow. What's your name? Ivan. You talking about my PlayStation name? My stripper name. I don't have no stripper name. Hey, hell no. My PlayStation screen name is Ivan Grant. No. Oh, I wouldn't doubt it. That's where he got all them Benjamin from. Hell no. What about Roosevelt? Yeah, shoot me a friend's request, man. I'll add you up. I play a lot of games too, so. Dude in the chat. You were good. Nah, I'm not good, man. I'm streaming.
Well, today had a little bit of it all. Select few guys who just cemented their place as one of the top picks in the upcoming NFL draft. Until next time, I'm Rich Ivan.
I wish I was good, man. I just did a online game before I did the start of my career, and yeah, them cats are good. YouTube. I do have a Twitch.
Welcome to the 2020 NFL Draft. Sure, the experts have done 2.7 million mock drafts, but you can toss those babies out the window. Welcome back to the first round of the 2020 NFL Draft.
Hey, this is the offensive coordinator of the Las Vegas Raiders. How you feeling right now?
Oh, everything's great, Coach.
Well, look, son, we've been following you for quite some time. And
oh, yeah, I played GTA. That's where I'm fixing to be heading.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. I can't tell you how much this means to me. And I'm ready to do whatever it takes to show you I'm worth the pick.
If you have a dashboard set up.
I know you will. I'll expect you to show up ready, okay?
That'll be the first one there. Can't wait.
And I'm just getting confirmation that the pick is it. Let's take it to the podium to see who the next pick in the draft is going to be. What a phenomenal pick. This kid has shown some elite abilities on the field. He's a freak athlete, totally capable of taking over a game in the right system.
Yeah. It's Ivan Grant, not... What'd that dude call me? Ivan Grant. Yeah. Immigrant. Yeah, immigrant. Yeah, he called me immigrant. Wow. It's crazy. What are we doing here? Franchise. The hell? Leader boy, shade boy. Rise to fame. Okay.
This is the player card. Here you. This is your development trait. Superstar.
Oh, because can you make one on Thursday? Make what on Thursday? Oh, you can add all kinds of shit to your player. Okay, no abilities are unlocked yet. Yeah, I don't understand the question, man. Face of the franchise.
This rookie class is very deep, and perhaps no one is more hyped from this class than Tommy Matthews' old partner in crime, who was just selected in the top 10. My level of excitement for the start of the season is perhaps only rivaled by my excitement to see just what that kid's capable of doing on an NFL field. There hasn't been this kind of hype and intrigue since Tesla's Cybertruck release. So the big question I have for this year is, will this rookie sensation succumb to the hype, or will he rise to the top? Guess we'll find out soon enough after the Week 1 games get underway.
GTA, can you make a video?
Being such a high draft pick comes
streaming?
at a cost. Mainly, everyone expecting you to resurrect the franchise. What helped you adjust to NFL life?
I took every rep in practice seriously. Each one could be the difference in me getting on the field or not.
Yeah, I'm gonna stream GTA as soon as I get to a saving spot on this. What is your person? Damn, boy, they get like extensive in this shit. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how to save this shit. I guess you gotta wait for all these little videos. In the middle of a video? Okay.
All right, man, eyes up, eyes up. Take a look at what we got here. Let's remember what we're running here, okay? This means you go first and you go second. Right.
Yeah, I'm fixing to fire that up, man, so if you want to catch me on. let me save it all. And you said it saves if I just quit. There we go.